get rich quick. You don't even have to sell anything. Does that sound familiar? Which of these MLM companies do you know? There was Amway, ANC with those phones with the video on it, Tupperware. Now, which of these franchise models rings a bell? McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Remax. Still around, aren't they? We've seen a few posts about the traditional franchise system and the self-proclaimed pyramid structure being the same. The truth is, these structures represent two very different models, and each is distinguished by its underlying principles, sustainability and ethics. In the traditional model, individuals make an investment in themselves in well-established enterprises. They gain access to proven business concepts, comprehensive training, ongoing support, and the invaluable asset of brand recognition. This is a symbiotic relationship, and it fosters the exchange of tangible goods and services between the franchisors and their agents. It creates longevity and resilience in the marketplace. Now, conversely, on the other hand, a pyramid type of model operates on a fundamentally different premise. It relies primarily on the recruitment of new members as the primary source of revenue, and it relegates the sale of actual products and services to clients as a secondary role. Those at the top recruit others, and they get them to recruit. They create a pyramid shape. The people at the bottom keep bringing in new recruits, but there's a problem. They often can't make much money down there because there's only so many new people to recruit. The folks at the top that started it all benefit the most because they're not doing much work, but they get the big share of the money. It's kind of like a game where a few people win a lot and many people lose. This recruitment-driven structure leads to an unsustainable reliance on continually expanding the base of recruits. It's mathematically impossible in the long run. Think back to the three examples I gave you at the top. Amway, ANC, Tupperware. Remember attending their sessions to recruit and seeing all their top dogs on stage that were making hundreds of thousands of dollars, showing you their checks, driving fancy cars, flying all over the place to tropical islands to vacation. Introducing the top of the pyramid. The intrinsic flaw in pyramid structures lies in the necessity of perpetual recruitment. They need to recruit through misinformation and confirmation bias to maintain financial viability. Invariably, this leads to the detriment of the majority of the participants. The critical distinction between the two models hinges upon the creation of authentic value and revenue from tangible offerings in their traditional system. A system like that thrives through the ethical provision of products or services to consumers, and it safeguards the interest of both the franchisors and the agents. In contrast to pyramid structure, it lacks genuine value propositions. Invariably, it results in financial harm for a significant portion of their participants, and it's mainly anyone under the top level. So this undermines their credibility and ethical standing. The traditional franchise system adheres to proven business practices, value creation, ethical principles, and it makes it more sustainable and respectable compared to the inherently flawed, unsustainable nature of a pyramid scheme. They prioritize recruitment over genuine economic activity. Getting back to the original remark I made, in a pyramid scheme, people are told they can make a lot of money by getting more and more people to join, not by selling anything real. The focus is not on the client's needs at all. They keep recruiting new members, and those new people have to recruit even more people. And it goes on and on and on. The big problem is it can't keep going forever because eventually they're going to run out of people. Most people end up disheartened and they leave because they aren't making as much money as they were promised. It's like a game that's rigged to make most players lose. In the simplest of terms, the traditional franchise model is like a fair and sustainable business where everyone works together to sell real things, and they help everyone in the system make more money for themselves. So why do people continue to plug the multi-level marketing or pyramid systems? By playing on phrases and comparisons to skew people's view. This is confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the tendency to interpret, favor, and present information in a way that confirms or supports one's beliefs or values. People display this bias when they select information that supports their views. They ignore contrary information and they interpret ambiguous evidence as supporting their existing attitudes. They need more recruits, so they spin and they play on words to encourage attitude polarization. As realtors, you got in this business to sell real estate, to take care of your clients, and to make sure your clients' needs are first and foremost. At RE/MAX, that's what we help you with. And we help you from the top down so that you are growing and nurturing your business and serving clients the proper way. That's what you got into business for, and that's why we're here to help you with your business. If you want to chat, get a hold of me and let's talk about your 2024 at RE/MAX. 416-985-5426 is my number. I'm here to answer any of your questions.
RE/MAX Prime Properties.